Hi Rasta, how are you? I know. Got a topic today. The topic is, what if people do not value you? Chill for some moments, Just an update. Further to the post, I am looking for some property in Sheffield. I have seen something, just took my eye, but if anybody does have any land, property in Sheffield, I'm on welcome. The topic today is, what if people don't value you? So if you do hang around, like I did last year, I did some discussions on topics and self-hypnosis and mostly breath work, because obviously at Christmas I was switching off, I would just do that. Even when I was dancing on the live stream. Come join me, get to know me. Let me get to know you. Hello James Lee. Hello, not seen you in a while. How are you doing? After you've done them. I had all foreigners the other night on my live. I'd like some discussions. Let's find some more Sheffielders. I've been messing around on the algorithms for the last few days, so I'm just because I haven't done that. Afternoon, everybody. I hope you're well. Are you feeling amazing? I am. Satnam, true identity. I am a being me. Care Bear. We'll talk about the topic. What if people do not value you? I'm going to talk about it from my own personal experience, because that's how I write as a writer and a poet and spiritual practice. I use that as a foundation for giving me guidance on this very tricky road of next tune. So what do we have? Something a bit relaxed. Let's have a look. Come and join us in an afternoon of philosophy. Sit down for an hour, chill out, relax, unwind, distress the mind, let them go deeper, and let's talk about things, yeah? Do they truly value you? Yeah? Is the music too loud? Tell me. Are you almost silent in the room today? You don't want to talk. Are you going to be silent? Is the music too loud? Can you hear me? Hi James. Hi Sam. Hi Sam. Is that Jill? Hi. I need some glasses. And the power of self-mastery, everyone. So the power of self-mastery. Yeah, I've wrote some stuff down and obviously I'll give you this. The way people speak and the small gestures they make and the actions they take reveal much about who they truly are. Yet many of us overlook these subtle signals, missing red flags. You know, when we talk about relationships and about people valuing you, looking at the red flags. They could guide us towards better decisions and healthier relationships. This year, 2025, I am focusing on mind over matter. Nothing will stop me in 2025. Last year was gearing up and 2025 was making it happen. I share this with the hope that it might inspire or help you in some way. In any negative situation, whether a fight, argument or debate, I choose to listen to my heart and soul. I ask myself what feels morally acceptable and respectful to me as a woman. Now this applies to men as well, you know what I mean? This isn't just, and I'll come on to that because I'll make an affirmation about gender later. But this is about me. This is my journey, my page and everything like that. That's why it's, get to know me, what just the old photos on the screen, let alone all the changes that I go through. And people sometimes say, "Is that the same woman?" Yes, it is. I do my hair myself. I have to do my hair myself. I'm looking to change my hair soon, so there'll be a new transitional change coming soon. Long one. So I don't have to change it while we're talking. I'm talking. So if you've got any questions or anything, or you want to interject or anything, please do. Remind me in the middle of discussion. Time for chill. Go down subscription. Oh, down. Okay, that's a bit fun. Let's sort them out. I've got all different playlists, so. What about this one? Push the limits, eh? Let's push the limits. Right. So, yeah. So 2025, yeah? Who's off to a good start? Who's procrastinating? Who's not sure? Who's lost? So, in any negative situation, fight or argument or debate, I choose to listen to my heart and soul. Listen to the rain.
Close your eyes.
Close your eyes. Chill out.
We can all go and share our happiness.
Has anyone ever noticed that, wondered what, you might not actually realise this, but if people put small put downs, or negative gestures, situations like that, this is a reflection of other people's behaviour, everybody. So, check something because my computer is locked down for some reason. So how do we value ourselves even more? Do you keep in the silence to your own feelings? What about if people always say to you that you're too sensitive or you're too this or you're too that? These are all signs of little red flags, everybody. We all yearn to be recognised, and have well-functioning relationships that deserve reciprocity. I can never say the bloody word, but I can write it. I really want it. I need to understand it. I need to respect. To listen to somebody. Reciprocity. I always find the complicated words. I don't know if it's actually childish, if it's just.
Close your eyes.
You can see just go, hello. It's like, hello, I'm knocking down.
We can all go and share our happiness.
It might actually. Just bear with me, I'll go and get a cable. Let's take you somewhere, eh? Should take us somewhere. Little daffodils, pretty things in the river with beautiful views. Summer soon. I like every season. I watch the sunrises, I watch the sunsets. I marvel at everyday life. So just give me a few minutes and it's coming back on. So yeah, I was just finishing there on that little topic. Hi. Thank you for joining me. Good to see you back home. Yay! I told you. Confident. I knew I would be. You would be. Yeah. But because when you get known through your character, your actions, behaviour down. So, like I said to you, this is about the journey of also the darkness within akathisia, and overcoming akathisia. That's why I've put links out so that people can understand somewhat what I went through, but I've overcome it. So yeah, come and chill, just join in the topic. If you've got any questions or if you just want to join in the discussion, just So yeah, where. So in any negative situation, whether a fight, argument or debate, I choose to listen to my heart and soul. I ask myself what feels morally acceptable and respectful to me as a woman. And as someone who carries divine energy, it is a powerful compass that guides how I interact with others and how I expect to be treated. Which, as I sometimes have to realise that even on these live streams, I do massage videos, which is all about occupational health, and where do some of your guys' minds go? It actually goes in the gutter. That's what it's about. You have to end it like that. So, next topic in a couple of seconds. So, if you want to know, if you're just joining, again, it is, what if people do not value you? Every time you come around, you know I can't say no. Every time you come around, I can't say no. Be a vampire, yeah. I'm a Sigma now. I'm a Sigma female. Learn about Sigmas. Learn about Sigma females. What we're like. So, I'll just go off camera for a minute before we start the next topic. Okay, thank you for letting me know, Dave. Is that a bit better? Yeah, let me know. I did ask before, so in the last segment. Just give me a minute. Bring it back up, bring everything back up on screen. I don't want to have a smoke, everybody. We can't, can we? So, sticky. Thank you, Dave. Thank you, appreciated. I haven't got a drum roll, Dave. Can you do a drum roll? Can you find an effect to do a drum roll? Hey, can you find an effect? You need a serious guy. We've got to manifest it then, Hannah. You've got to work on. I'll tell you what. Just do a checklist. What it is that you are looking for and what you're not looking for. So that if you're finding somebody that will value you as a woman, and you're wanting somebody that's going to put you above and beyond, you know what I mean? because that depends on the priority of what somebody values you. But that's why I go into it in a roundabout way without going into personal situations and stuff like that. But you know, within psycho or parapsychology or psychic mediums and PKI ability and spirituality, I cover a range of topics anyway. What does that mean, Dave? Beatbox. Do you mean beatbox? What these are topics that you may be able to, Hannah, you know, use in anybody else. So this is to know the red flags, to know whether someone values you, because there's no point in getting into relationships, whether it's friends or people or like that, if there's red flags to them, because then you know you end up wasting your time and your own energy.
Be wearing some kind of mask. Even the Greek origin of the word person comes from persona. I know I'm going a little Mark Bowden.
Yes. See if I can find an album. But this is all about valuing yourself, yeah? Look at the red flags, stop wasting your time. And to the people that sort of, you know, like I say, I'm not necessarily walking, but I believe that, yeah, there is some need for everybody. But I think that's why more and more women today spend so much time on their own. Or not settling into a relationship because they're not prepared to compromise, you know, and especially us of a certain age, you know, we're definitely we're not going to, you know, we're not going to compromise our, you know, independence and being able to do what we want when we want. You know. But we'll get onto that with mutual understanding, so I'll explain about that as well a bit later on in the topic. So we'll continue, yeah? These subtle red flags reveal more than words alone. A well-functioning relationship, whether personal or professional, is built on mutual respect, both parties listening, acknowledging and valuing each other. Armour for life, inner strength and resilience. Over the years, I've learned valuable lessons about resilience. I faced challenges including difficult diagnosis of akathisia, which left me struggling between hope and despair. Meditation, breathing techniques and sheer determination became my refuge during that dark time. I learned that mastering calmness in adversity is a powerful weapon. The things that have helped me is through self-hypnosis, meditation and prayer over the years I have found strength. I have become my own sanctuary, learning to love and respect myself even more. Working on myself has taught me the importance of speaking kindly to my own mind and body. Our cells respond to the words and thoughts, whether positive or negative. And this awareness has helped me shape me into a stronger, more determined woman. You men can use this as well, but you know. Owning mistakes and the path to growth. I embrace the lessons that come from making mistakes. Growth happens when you look objectively and ask, what could I have done differently? By acknowledging my errors, I shape my character and become better each day. The key to self-mastery is knowing when to accept being wrong and learning from it, and also standing firm when you know you're right. Boundaries matter. Clearly communicate what you will and will not tolerate in any relationship, personal or professional. This clarity fosters understanding and builds stronger connections. The reflection of words and actions. Our words can heal or harm. What people say and do is often a reflection of their inner world. I choose to respond with dignity and integrity rather than reactive impulsively. Remaining calm, centered and grounded in integrity. It teaches others how to treat you. It also brings clarity and peace within. If someone shifts blame or refuses accountability, this is a red flag. Patience is the key, Dave. Patience is the key. That's your virtues. And how do you obtain your virtues? By, like I said, following God's law and the universal laws, the laws of nature. And if you're within that divine aspect, in that oneness within yourself, then everything outside on the macrocosm or in the external environment, is a reflection of ourselves and each other. And like I say to people, really, we're all reflections of each other. But what you have to find is your match. You have to find the one that's going to complete you, or not compete with you, but be with you, and also give you the freedom and the flexibility to be who you are as well as a human being. And mutual respect and understanding, and that's what this topic really is about. It's that mutual respect and understanding. But if someone shifts the blame or refuses accountability, this is a red flag. If they talk down to you, interrupt you, or disregard your feelings, they may not respect you. Recognise these signs early and act accordingly to protect your peace. Living authentically and finding joy. I've learned that happiness is found in being authentic and unapologetically yourself. I could celebrate my quirks and joys even during painful moments. My sarcasm often masks pain, and it is also a way I turn hardships into celebrations. Life is about dancing through challenges and finding light in the darkness and keeping a sense of humour. I love who I am, whether dressed up in a suit, wearing makeup, or being completely natural. My worth is not defined by appearance, by the content of my heart and soul. While I'm independent and strong, I am open to love, mutual respect, and connections that honour who I am. You're welcome. So repeat that to yourself. This is an affirmation in itself. I love who I am, whether dressed up in a suit, wearing makeup, or being completely natural. My worth is not defined by appearance, but by the content of my heart and soul. And while I'm independent and strong, I am open to love, mutual respect, and connections that honour who I am. Empowering yourself and others. Working on yourself is the greatest gift you can give the world. Life is not a race, but a journey. Stay true to your values and enforce your boundaries. When you do, you'll notice that the right people come into your life while the wrong ones naturally fade away. I strive to lift others up, especially women, and being an example of strength and growth. I want you to feel empowerment by the best version of yourself, and remember you are precious, worthy of respect, and deserving of dignity, no matter whatever walk of life you come from. Never let anyone convince you otherwise. A final reflection on this segment is, life is beautiful, filled with lessons, triumphs and challenges. The key is learning, growing and staying true to yourself. Mistakes are opportunities for growth, setbacks are stepping stones towards success, and when you choose to be calm, centered and authentic, you change not only yourself but the world around you. Stay bold, beautiful and expressive. Speak kindly to yourself. You are a rare and precious gem, shining brightly in a world that needs your unique light. God bless and stay, because if you find you like my videos, then I bring more topics like I did last year. There is some back in my timeline. They are actually topics, they are longer videos, because obviously at Christmas I was just messing around and dancing about. But yeah. some other affirmations for you. Okay, learn about self-awareness. You know, do not speak on a resentful terms in your own inner words. Enforce your boundaries. The intimate connections are based on mutual understanding. If someone talks and doesn't listen to you and acknowledge, these are silent signals, everyone. These are red flags. You know, for example, you could be going through troubles, you could be going through any situation that is bothering you. You know, it might be your day at work, it might be that you've just gone through a situation, it might be that you're experiencing it right in the moment. You know, I had it last week, for example. And it's not it was how I was coping with it and dealing with it, but also from the overall experience, you know, the after as well, you know, and the outcome. Have you ever noticed that sometimes when you talk about your troubles or you talk about situations or something, that somebody else's troubles or your partner's troubles or your friends or your co-workers, whether it is more trivial than yours and they interrupt you, you know, in any situation while you're talking, this is a red flag. You know, it means that they just don't respect you. They've got no mutual respect there. Whether that's your partner, friends, co-workers, people in personal or your professional life, should respect you and celebrate your successes. You know, certain people that will be there for you will celebrate your successes and also your ups and downs. You know, when they see you actually down, they'll be rooting for you to, you know, pick yourself back up. The people that love you the most, that want the best for you, will only want that which is the best for you. But to get the best version of you, for you to be the better empowered woman, man, you know, whether it's in your divine masculine or your divine feminine, because I sort of put some posts out about that topic this week if you want to have a look. You know, I do poetry and stuff like that, but I do dark erotica, sort of, yeah, mystical. I sometimes love poems as well, but I have got another page that I do go right on, and I've got my own blog, but it isn't always for these type of pages. It's, you know, it goes into another genre. So if you foster your own calm, you can find resolution to any situation, you know, and if you feel that someone is not the one for you, don't waste time, everybody. You know, don't waste time wasting time. You know, ask the questions up front. You know, what is it they're into? What's their values? You know, and ask the questions. You know, and you'll find from the questions that you ask that you'll get the answers that you seek. It's the same if you ask the questions within yourself, but most people don't tend to trust their intuition or their gut instinct. Yeah, and you should do ultimately, because if you see and feel these red flags, then ultimately they're right for you. You know? Own your own mistakes as well. Error is in the part of the human condition, and it can shift your tolerance, and then you can find out, you know, more about yourselves. If they don't actually hold themselves accountable, everybody, this is a lack of value yet again. If they don't actually give you an apology or accept an apology, you know, vice versa, and continue to bring something up from the past that is, you know, hurtful or, you know, talking down to you or belittling you in some way, then it means that they're repeating the pattern. Again, it's a red flag. But what if you and they don't find common ground? What should you do? How should you react? You know, but it's up to you to know how to react and shape the reality that you want to make for yourself. Just because everybody else out there is, you know, doing certain realities and stuff like that, means that there's other people doing other things, and that might attract other people to you for many other reasons. You know, there's all sorts of people out in the world that, you know, attract people for, you know, many reasons. If they don't actually acknowledge mistakes, then, you know, what should you do? You know, you don't have to endure anything in life, and you don't have to accept or tolerate it. Accountability, and then walk away. You know, the answer I've found over the years is if somebody isn't going to value you, whether it's a woman or a man, you know, regardless of any gender, you know, if somebody's going to sit in their own ignorance, then if it gets to the point where, you know, it's gone beyond discussion and it's with insults, or it gets to the extreme of abuse in any situation, you know, then that's not love at all, and nobody should tolerate it. Be devoted to yourself, your own heart and your emotions. Hold no fear. Pray in the silence and work on yourself in the silence. Work on yourself in the silence. Strong relationships foster closeness. But having time to yourself and doing what you like to do is also important for you. You know, some couples like to spend 24 hours a day, some people don't. Some people like complete privacy, some people don't. Some people like this, some people don't. Some people like that, some people don't. And that's how life is. Never surrender your dignity and never accept a lack of respect. So good afternoon, everybody. This is If People Don't Value You. See patterns and see triggers and take action to remain true to yourself. If you're true to yourself and you're true to another, you know, then the reflection, whether it's on social media or what it is that you do, you're being integral to yourself as a human being. If people are not consistent, let them go. Remember, if people are not being consistent, let them go. It is a test. Alhamdulillah. Inshallah. Shalom. Namaste. Be the peace. Be the peace in yourself, and, you know, have a consistent presence. Stay calm, but discuss the matter and how words degrade you. You know, if someone's belittling you, putting you down or bullying you, you know, discuss it, you know. If somebody isn't prepared to, then they don't value you. You know, walk away. Remove yourself from the situation. You're too precious and valuable, and your dignity and self-respect is important for your own inner contentment and fulfillment in life. You know, and if you're not feeling fulfilled and contented, you know, then you start to lose that value in yourself. But you can find that contentment and fulfillment even in the little things: nature, birds, bees, trees. You know, walking, painting, arts, or, you know, even to, you know, being in the corporate world. And some people do; they just like to work. That's who they are as, you know, human beings. So. Mutual esteem, everybody. Speak how you feel, even if frustrated. You know, it's not a reflection, it's just a situation. It might be just an episode, it might be just a moment. But you could change yourself and remove yourself. I cannot force anyone but to come from a place of mutual respect and understanding. Be mindful of your thoughts and your words, and they are living things. Your words are living things. Look at your own behaviour and express your own concern, and in times of upliftment, you will find that the people who are not around you, who are absent in times of conflict or in situations, you know, while you're transforming yourself, are not the ones for you. Again, they don't value you. From the understanding. So if your phone's always ringing, and say then you run out of money and you're on your downers, and nobody rings you, you don't go backwards. You don't go, you know, to those people afterwards when life is turning itself around. You know, it's in the dark times that you learn the greatest lessons. That's what I have found over the years. And through those journeys in our dark times, you know, I have found through mental health, but with the recovery of akathisia and the wrong diagnosis, naturally going through my physical, mental, emotional pain with such a condition, you know, because I am a therapist and, you know, I believe in positive thoughts and working on yourself, your own chi, your energy, and your prana, your breath, and getting yourself into a state of balance. You know, I look at the physical, emotional and mental constructs within myself and within my own consciousness and my own subconscious to see within my own visions in their reality, you know, within my own spiritual construct of who I am as a woman and an individual, and my years of experience, how to heal myself through positive affirmations and self-hypnosis and talking positively to myself, which also helps talk positively to the physical body as well. That's what also keeps you youthful and young, and especially for myself, like, you know, I'm fast approaching 50. Oops. You are your best asset, everybody. Value yourself, love yourself and your own integrity. Do not, everybody, compromise on your own integrity. I think that's enough for the topic today. So I just wanted to come out and, you know, spend a bit of time, and, you know, I'm going to bring some more topics out of discussion. So, yeah. Feel free to like me, like my page and share while I'm here. I will put a re-recording out of this video. You're welcome to follow it at a later stage. So, peace, blessings, love and light. And even if you are in a dark place or a dark night of the soul, you know, you'll know your crew. Remember that you are a reflection of yourself, and other people are a reflection of you too. You know, and sometimes when you find you've been through dark times and people have gone and left, like I said, new doors, new opportunities open. You know, I am still looking for land, I'm looking for opportunities, I'm looking for property. I have seen something this afternoon, and you know, I used to run a spa. I've been in business previously for 25 years, so I'm hoping to, if I can, on the journey is run a new spa, and also in the next few weeks watch this space for some more new photos and highlights online. I'm off to London next week for a test shoot for modelling for mature models, so yeah, on that opportunity as well, and I'm using that probably as a way of raising the funds to, one, be able to get on with travelling, two, because I do want a camper van, and three, you know, I would like to get back in my therapy and still be able to do that even for the next 10, 15, 20 years or even more. So yeah, excuse me, and bring my experience as a massage therapist, everybody, because that's what I am. I'm a massage therapist by trade. Technically, I'm a water therapist, so I do a whole range of treatments as well, and have done for over 15 years. So with that, everybody, I will wish you well. Thank you for joining. Those that have popped in, that said hello, that have had some comments. You know, don't be shy. I'm shy sometimes. I am a Sigma, but I do show traits of domineering sometimes, and also I have a submissive nature as well. What you get with the Pisces will depend on what we receive, what we see, and what we experience. We're quite deep, very deep as the ocean, but we're lovers. So, but we can see beyond the veil. You know, we see things that other people don't see. So, you know, when it comes to PKI ability, my skill is I am a remote viewer, everyone. So I don't remote view futures per se, because then we can change our possibilities at any given time when you're looking at psychology or psychic phenomena and stuff like that. But yeah, sometimes I can remote view into people's past and have got years of experience, and you know, just like a reader would, I would read you. I read your body language, I read your auric field, and sometimes, yeah, you know, as a remote viewer, that's what I actually pick up too. But I use this now as a way of spiritual practice, helping other people, and obviously intuitively, you know, I've done things, and like we've done years ago, we've worked on cases and situations where even it's probably fathomed the police or even intelligence or even with the people when they've actually realised that, all of the people have been in the experience. There's a difference between being a believer, an experiencer, or a knower, everybody. So if you just believe in life, you just believe, don't you? You have a belief, a perception, but that perception could change depending on your beliefs, and your beliefs can change, right? But you can be an experiencer, so you've experienced something in life. So, from that experience, you can draw from that, and that's what gives you the teaching from the mistakes, or, if someone's not valued you into the experience. Whereas knowing is having infinite knowledge, infinite awareness, infinite enlightenment, and, having infinite love, and understanding from a corporal perspective within your physical self. This is, fallible, but we're infallible because the soul is eternal. And I think that's, what we have to, if you're along the same path as myself along your journey, you'll know that. So you can't be steered off that, and that's why you become a knower. So focus on what you believe. Believe experience. It goes on experience. Facts is your experience. What you feel is what is real. Right. Experience is what you've gone through. Could be the experience. You could be in the experience. You could draw from experience. And you can introspectively go within to understand the experience. Some people don't. That's why they don't learn the lessons, but if you respect your own boundaries, like I do, I have a bit sort of like a checklist. I'll give you 1 chance, 2 chance, 3 chances. If you really are, you do something that's oppressive or something that would violate or hurt me or my family or the people that I love or care about, I'm very protective as a soul. So yeah, thank you very much for joining me this afternoon. I hope it's helped you draw from some experience. Now in the future I'll put the video back out, of course, and thank you for joining me this afternoon. Wait for some more topics. I do bring some highlights, some longer videos when I do come into my chats, and like I said, this week I'll be off to London, so if you follow me, then obviously I could show parts of the journey as well, and we'll see what happens over the next few weeks. Alright, so be good, be careful, stay sweet, God bless everyone, enjoy the vibes, high times.